we go! Go the Cowboys!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh yeah! Fuck! Do you smell it? Do you smell it in the air? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to the NRL Finals preview for Week 1 of the 2023 Finals Series. This is going to be an absolutely incredible Finals Series, a big occasion. I know I'm still wearing the Cowboys jersey, but hey, I'm always going to wear the jersey, even if my team's not involved. It is what it is. But to help me preview all 4 games of the Week 1 Final Series, I am joined by Rugby League YouTuber Cody Games PlayStation. Cody, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, cheers, Nick. Yeah, I'm going very well on a bit of a cold day here in New South Wales, but I'm very excited for the final. It's finally upon us. It's gone too quick this year, that's for sure.
Oh, mate, it's been a very quick season. It always goes quick. It always does. This is going to be a cracking final series. We've got so many good games to look forward to, like Broncos Storm Friday night. What a way to get it started. Second versus third, 52,000 at Suncorp. It's going to be a big event. That's going to be outstanding. Panthers and the Warriors on a Saturday afternoon. It will suit the people in New Zealand very well. It'll only be like a 6 o'clock kickoff for New Zealand. So great time zone for that. Sharks and Roosters elimination final. That is going to be outstanding. I can't wait for that. And then Sunday Arvo, the elimination final between the Knights and the Raiders. Going to be unbelievable. But before we get into the finals preview, I want to say hello to everyone that's in the live chat. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday evening. It is September 4th, 2023, 6:03 p.m. All right, who we got here? We got York. We've got SS Storm Fan. We got Hosea. We got Amusement Productions. Hello. Devils_Sci. Jason Reader. We got Hosea XCI, who's actually just became a member. Shout out to Hosea. Thank you very much. We got SS Storm Fan, Jason Reader, William Pearson. Hello to everyone that's rolling in. We got Harley, York, Harrison. Hope all is well, guys. Hope all is well. Welcome to the preview. I am still so torn on who I'm picking because, as a lot of you guys would know, usually when I do a finals preview or just a NRL tipping video, I usually have the scores written in front of me. This time, I actually don't have a clue. I have no idea who I'm picking. It is so hard to call. But Cody, let's get into it, mate.
Yep, let's do it.
And it all begins Friday night, the first qualifying final. It is second versus third. It is the Brisbane Broncos up against the Melbourne Storm, live from Suncorp Stadium. 7:50 p.m. this game kicks off. This is going to be outstanding, obviously. The qualifying final. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the terms of qualifying and elimination, how it all works, basically, the winner of the Broncos versus Storm game will go straight to the preliminary final. They'll get a home prelim final. If Broncos win, they basically have a grand final qualifier at Suncorp Stadium in 2 weeks' time. If Melbourne win, they get a grand final qualifier at Amy Park in Melbourne in 2 weeks' time. So Broncos versus Storm. Obviously, there's going to be 52,000 people there. It'll be a sellout. Broncos are favourites at $1.70. Melbourne Storm, $2.20. Cody, before we even go through who we're picking, do you think this is a great matchup for the first game of the final series?
Yeah, I definitely think it is. Although I do question, isn't normally first versus fourth that kicks off the final series, not
Yeah,
second versus
so
third?
the last 3 years, it's been that way. But I guess with Brisbane being such a big venue, and Broncos on Friday nights is a different base, to be honest. So I have no problem with this being the Friday night game, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just how it's usually been for the last couple of years.
Yeah, 100%. Now, obviously, both teams will be back at full strength. We've got some juicy matchups for this game. We got Reece Walsh up against, some would say Pappenhausen, but I believe it will be Nick Meaney. You'll have Cameron Munster versus Ezra Mann, Reynolds versus Jerome Hughes. Great game, man. Eli Katoa and Liero up against Capewell and Ricky. Haas up against Welsh. It's going to be a cracking game, nonetheless. You got Katoni Staggs up against potentially Justin Olam, if Olam gets his spot back. Xavier Coates versus his old team. He used to play for the Broncos. Xavier Coates is obviously plays for Melbourne now. Up against his old team. Coates versus Cobbo. It's going to be outstanding. What a game to start the final series. Cody, how do you see this game going on Friday night? Who's going to a prelim? Broncos, Storm. Who wins? First try scorer and score prediction, man of the match. How do you see this?
Yeah, this will definitely be a great game to start off the final series for 2023. I'll go same as last week. I went Brisbane last week, but this time I'm going Melbourne. I'll go Melbourne win by 6. Score, let's go 24-18. First try scorer, let's go Cameron Munster.
What about player of the game?
Player of the game? Ooh, probably say I'm going to go. Let's go Jerome Hughes.
Jerome Hughes. All right. Yeah, look, it's tough. It's a tough game to tip. It could honestly go either way. For me, who I think is going to win, I'm actually going to tip the Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to win. I think the Broncos at home are going to win. I know they haven't beat the Storm at Suncorp Stadium since 2009, but you got to remember, new players, they're both completely different teams to what that hoodoo suggests. That hoodoo will break eventually. I like the Broncos in this one. I think that forward pack will be too powerful for the Melbourne Storm. So I'm actually going to go the Broncos by 4 points. I think it's going to be very close. I'll go the Broncos 20 points to 16. First try scorer for this game, I'm actually going to go Katoni Staggs for first try scorer. And man of the match, I think Patrick Carrigan will be player of the game, Cody.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, this game can go either way as well. But just with the long history with Brisbane and Melbourne, and they've won 14 in a row against Brisbane now, I just can't see ending on Friday.
The thing that does worry me about the Broncos is they don't have a lot of experience in these big games as Melbourne do. And experience definitely does matter. But I look at the youth and the core of Brisbane. I just think they have a little bit too much. And I think the middle is just too strong. So I'm going to go the Broncos by 4 and you'll go on Melbourne by 6.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Difference of opinion on the first game. Let's go to the next finals match, which is Saturday afternoon at 4:05 p.m. at Bluebet Stadium out at Penrith. It is the Penrith Panthers up against the New Zealand Warriors in the qualifying final, where obviously the winner will go straight to the prelim final, which will be massive for for either team here. It's at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be fantastic. The Panthers are the favourites at $1.20. The Warriors at $4.50. Some great value there for the Wars. Both teams will be back at full strength. Cody, obviously there are some juicy matchups here. I mean, you've got Nathan Cleary versus Sean Johnson. You've got Charles Nickel-Klugstad versus Dylan Edwards. DWZ versus Taruva. Montoya versus Toto. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Harris against Yo. Jackson Ford versus Liam Martin. Nia Corey versus Sorensen. So many juicy matchups here. Fisher Harris versus Fanil Blake. I could go on and on about these matchups. Off the bench, guys like Bunty Afara up against and Josh Cohen up against the likes of Spencer Lenu and all these sort of players. Who do you like in this one, Cody? Panthers and the Warriors. Can the Warriors cause an upset?
Well, now that you mention it, I'm going to go for the upset here. I'm going to have the Warriors win this one. Very close. By 4, 18-14. First try scorer, go Chocolate Nickel Clockster. And man of the match, give it to Sean Johnson.
So you reckon Warriors are going to win?
Yep.
Wow. See, I'm on the Wars bandwagon, and I am definitely rooting for them in the finals. But for the first week of the final series, I don't know if the Warriors are ready for this next step, man. The Panthers, we all know they are the benchmark. They are the juggernaut team to beat. I don't know if this is the right game for the Warriors. It's out at Penrith, which is another tough venue to win at. They're basically unbeatable out at Penrith. I'm going to go Penrith, I think. I'm going to go Penrith, but I think it'll be closer than what people suggest. A lot of people are going to say 13 plus, but I'm not one of those people. I'm going to go Penrith, Cody. I'm going to go the Penrith Panthers by 8 points. I'll go 22 points to 14. Panthers over the Warriors. First try scorer. I'm going to go with Liam Martin as the first try scorer. He'll be up against Tamare Martin. Tamare Martin is a very good player, but he's replacing Metcalf. I don't know if Martin's defense is going to be able to hold up all game, especially up against Cleary and Martin on that right edge. So Liam Martin for first try scorer. Panthers by 8, 22-14. It's going to be a great game. I will be cheering on the Warriors, but I am going to pick the Panthers to win this game by 8 points.
Yeah, fair call. So 2 different ones to start off with.
Yeah, 2 different ones so far. Not bad at all. All right, let's go to the next game. Now, from here on out, it's pretty much elimination final. Sudden death. Saturday night, 7:50 p.m. from PointsBet Stadium in Cronulla. Beautiful Shark Park. We've got the Sharks and the Roosters. Both teams are $1.90 each. It's even money bet. It could go either way. $1.90 each. The market can't split them. Sharks, Roosters. Cody, before I get your opinion on this game and who you think's going to win, I just want to ask you this. Do you think this game should be at Shark Park?
Well, it would depend. Like if you want to attract more money, more crowd, yeah, possibly. But I think because it's their home team, first week should be played at their home venue. Then after that, it should be played elsewhere.
Yeah. See, for me, I am a little bit disappointed that this game is at Shark Park, and the reason being, now. You can get away with a Sharks finals game in Cronulla against a team outside of Sydney. But when you have a big NRL, like a big club like the Roosters, who've got a big fan base, lots of members, everyone who says Roosters fans don't travel, you're just talking out of your ass. They have plenty of fucking members and fans, trust me. I feel like a NRL stadium, a suburban ground like Cronulla that is currently still going through its rebuild. I can only fit 12 to 13,000 there. 12 to 13,000 for an elimination final, for an NRL finals game, just isn't good enough for me. Now, obviously, you can't go to Allianz because if you go to Allianz, you're giving the home ground advantage to the Roosters, and that won't be fair. But why is this game not being played at Accor Stadium? This game should move to Accor Stadium. I promise you, if this Sharks Roosters game was at Accor Stadium, you would get 20 to 30,000 fans there. You're going to deny a lot of fans and a lot of supporters of the Sharks and the Roosters a chance to go watch their team play in the finals because you don't want to move it to Accor Stadium. Now, like I said, if you go to Allianz, you're basically giving it to the Roosters. If you go to Accor, it's fair because it's not a Roosters home game. It's a fair place to play it at. So anyway, I'll say that for another time. I think it shouldn't be at Shark Park. For 12, 13,000 just isn't big enough for a finals game for mine. But anyway, Sharks and Roosters, this is a really hard game to pick. 6 versus 7, obviously. How do you see it, Cody? Sharks, Roosters.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, you can say Roosters could win because of how they've been going for the last 5 weeks. And Sharks, everyone wrote them off and they're still in the finals. It's a tough one. But because it's at Cronulla, I'm going to go Sharks 1 to 12.
Yeah.
I've got the first try scorer. Let's go Bridget Nakora. And man of the match, I'm gonna give it to Nico Hines.
Nico Hines. Oh, I really don't know which way to go here. I really don't know. Oh my God, this is so hard. See, there's a couple of things with this one, Cody. The Sharks were top 4 last year. They played one final at Cronulla last year, led by 8 and blew it. And then, obviously, they got smashed by Souths the week after at Allianz. And now I'm looking at it and I'm going, right, how much have the Sharks learnt and improved from last year? I'd say they've probably gotten worse than last year, to be honest. But they do have a bit of experience. The Roosters are dangerous because they've won 5 in a row and they have a lot of experience in these type of games, the Roosters. They have a lot of players in that team that have won grand finals. The Roosters have won 5 in a row. The Sharks, can they overcome this finals curse, whatever you want to call it? Oh, I'm going the Roosters. I'm going to go the Roosters here.
Another one.
I'm going the Roosters. I think I'm going to go the Roosters. I'm going the Roosters by Roosters by 6 points. Roosters by 6. I'll go 26 points to 20. Fairly high scoring elimination final. 26-20 Roosters. First try scorer. First try scorer. I'm going to go Tedesco for first try. Tedesco for first try. Roosters to win. It's going to be a cracking game. Like, this is going to be a cracker, Cody.
Yeah, definitely will be. But whoever wins goes on. Plays the loser of Brisbane, Melbourne.
Yep.
I don't know.
Correct.
Other way, sorry. No, Penrith Warriors.
No, you're correct. You're correct because the winner of 6 plays 7 plays the loser of 2 versus 3. So, You're right. The first time you're right. Well, we got 3 different to start off. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sure the last one's guaranteed to be the same one.
No, not necessarily. Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, the final elimination final. The Newcastle Knights up against the Canberra Raiders from McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. 4:05 p.m. this game kicks off. Knights and the Raiders. The Knights are the favourites at $1.25. The Raiders, $4.15. Some great value there for the Canberra Raiders. Knights and the Raiders, Cody. They did play about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and the Knights smashed them in Canberra. Absolutely destroyed them. Now, the score in that game was 28 points to 6. The Knights have won their last 2 over the Raiders, which is also a good sign for them. Now, Newcastle haven't played a home final in Newcastle since 2006. That is insane.
Wow.
And in that game, they defeated Manly 25-18. Long time ago. This is going to be really interesting. Now, a couple of things quickly before we get into it. The Knights. They've won 9 in a row. They are flying. Ponga's back. Hastings is back. They're all going to be named. Some of them will probably be in a little bit of doubt to play, but they'll all play. As for the Raiders, they've lost Sebastian Chris. They've lost Papali. They've lost Corey Horsburgh. There is no expectation on Canberra at all. This time last year, Canberra finished 8th, and they went down to Melbourne and beat Melbourne, which was a massive upset. They're literally in the same position as they were last year. So, as much as everyone thinks Newcastle are going to win, Canberra have nothing to lose. No one's picking them. No one thinks they can do anything. They are very dangerous in this game. It's going to be a close game nonetheless. Cody, how do you see this game going?
Yeah, I think this game is going to be the worst of the 4 games.
Okay.
But for this one, obviously, they're going to go 10 in a row. Newcastle 13 plus, go score 30 points to 12. First try scorer, let's go Lachlan Fitzgibbon.
Lachlan Fitzgibbon. I like it. Oh, this is... It looks one-way traffic, but it won't be. It won't be. I know for a fact the Raiders are going to show up and they're going to give it a crack. No one expects the Raiders to do anything in this game. They're going to show up here. But I'm also going to tip the Knights. I think the Knights will win. But I think this will be a really close game. I really do. I'm going to go the Newcastle Knights by 7 points. I think it's going to be a real tight game. I reckon there might be a late field goal from the Knights, maybe from Jackson Hastings or something to sort of seal the game, wrap it up. I will go the Knights by 7. I'll go the Knights. Let's go a scoreline of 23 points to 16. First try scorer. I'm going to go... First try scorer, I'm going to go with... You know what? Knights will win, but the Raiders will score the first try. I reckon Hudson Young will score the first try.
Big call there. Wow.
Knights will win, but Raiders will score first. Hudson Young will score the first try. So, Cody, we have got 3 different and 1 the same. We're different on Broncos. So I'm going Broncos. You're going Storm. I'm going Penrith. You're going the Wars. I'm going the Roosters. You're going the Sharks. And we're both going the Knights.
Wow.
Before we go, Cody, let's do a player of the game from each match. So, Broncos Storm, I'm going Paddy Cogan, player of the game. You said Jerome Hughes before, didn't you?
Yep, Jerome Hughes.
Panthers Warriors, player of the game. Who are you going with?
Sean Johnson.
All right, I'll go Stephen Crichton, man of the match in the Panthers Warriors. Sharks Roosters, player of the game.
Nico Hines.
Yep. All right. I'll go Tedesco. And all about Knights Raiders, player of the game.
It's a tough one. We'll go Ponga.
Ponga. Yeah, I'll probably go. Yeah, Kalen as well. I think KP will be player of the match as well. All right. Well, the finals are here, and it's going to be outstanding, and I honestly cannot wait to see how it all goes. But Cody, thank you very much for coming on, bro. And I appreciate you coming on for the preview.
Yeah, no worries, Nick. Well, even though our teams are out, we'll still watch all the cracking games, and it should be a fun first week of the finals.
It will be outstanding. And everyone, if you haven't subscribed to Cody yet, make sure you go and check out his YouTube channel, Cody Games PlayStation. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Thank you for watching the NRL Finals preview for week 1 of the final series. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the let me know who you're tipping in the finals this weekend. It's going to be fantastic. If your team's involved, then good luck. If you're not involved, then enjoy Mad Monday. But anyway, guys, we're out of here. Have a good one. See you guys in the next one. Subscribe to the channel.